clear. The war must end, and it must be an honest end. European leaders also participated in the conversation, and I am grateful to each of them for their support.
Well, let's now get the view of Michael Bociurkiw, who's a senior fellow at the Atlantic Council's Eurasia Centre. Michael, good to see you again. Do you get a sense of a shift in Moscow in the last 24 hours?
Hi, Sally. Good to be with you. I guess if you've met with Mr. Putin for 4 hours, something must be up. But it does look like something is up, not only in terms of the meetings, but also it's become a little bit more quiet on the Ukrainian side, some strikes overnight in Dnipro, but things are moving along. However, I believe that Mr. Zelensky is the one who could have the most to lose out of this. He even indicated that in those evening remarks you referred to. He said the main thing that the Russians, don't deceive us or the United States in the details. And that's where things will be here, and the devil's in the details.
And how significant is it that both leaders, i.e. President Putin and President Trump, are talking about an in-person meeting now, and that, would you assume, could be the final chapter in this journey to trying to get some sort of ceasefire in Ukraine?
Yeah, it's a huge shift. And again, a very, very big risk for Mr. Zelensky. It'll be interesting to see where they meet. My guess will be Turkey or one of the Gulf states, certainly not in the European Union. But I think this will not be a final chapter, it will be a first chapter on the path to peace. The Ukrainians and the Russians have a heck of a lot of details to work out, including Russia's maximalist demands, right, Sally, of taking over in the entirety the 4 oblasts they partially occupy, telling the Ukrainians they have to reduce their military presence, recognition of Crimea. All of those things are going to take a while. Those are very, very hot issues for Mr. Zelensky.
To what extent was this deadline that President Trump put in place, i.e. Friday, if not, if we don't see progress, new sanctions will be imposed on you, Russia? To what extent has that played a part in this, or has it not, do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. Every indication from the Russians was that they're not taking this seriously. They've referred to Mr. Trump as someone who blows hot and cold. He can't be relied on. And I think they took their signals from the Indians, right, saying that, oh, yeah, these tariffs are coming, but we're going to go about life as normal. So the Russians have been going along that path as well. But, having said that, Sally, I mean, Mr. Trump is very, very desperate for a foreign affairs win. If he can achieve this one between Russia and Ukraine, that would really be pulling the rabbit out of the hat. That's almost an understatement.
OK, Michael Bociurkiw, as ever, it's good to pick your brains on these latest developments. Thank you for talking to us live.